Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my sunflowers. How are you on this fine Wednesday night? Yep, night. And I don't even think it's late. What time is it? 7:30? 7:30-ish? It's not late, but it feels late. But we're on the precipice of days being longer. Woo! By the time the end of March, it's going to be blooming. I don't know those yellow flowers. What are those colors, yellow flowers? They're all over the place.
Yes, I am.
I don't know what they are. They are so hardy. They are coming. I don't know. I'm just so excited about spring. I get so excited. Spring is one of my favorite. Fall and spring. They are my favorite time of the year, really. The negative about fall is, for me, hay fever. I have really bad allergies. The negative thing about fall, I'm allergic to the mold. It causes me to have asthma. So, but nevertheless, I love those seasons. I love them. 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 Now, Baby Crone, how are you this evening other than tired?
Yes, Baby Crone is good.
So how tired are you, Baby Crone? She's about tired. She don't know. She ain't that tired. But anyway, Baby Crone got an offer at her school to go on a special job and getting paid fairly decent money for it over the summer. Congratulations, yes. Baby Crone. It was a handful and she was one. Well, I guess she's probably the only girl. They probably felt bad not picking you. Is that right? Are you the only girl in your physics class?
Yes, in most of my classes.
How sweet it is, huh? Well, anyway, let me get to what I'm talking about. What I want to talk about, I've talked about this before. I'm going to start doing it. I have not dug up the videos. And let me say this to all of my little watchers out there, all my little crones, because you are the crones. You are the wise ones. You call me back on my videos. You'll say, oh, remember then? What I don't do, once I do those videos, I put those videos and I don't even remember them. They could have been 3 months ago, 2 months ago, a month ago, 3 months ago to a year or two. Yep. 2 years. Well, anyway, it could be old, but what I'm going to try to do is, but I didn't do it today, but what I'm going to try to do is when I read on someone, I'm going to try to go back and look at an old video so I could be ready when you all say, remember what you said in that old video? And I'm like, no, I don't remember. And I have to go back and look at it. So, you know, I do so many videos. I do anyway 9 to 10 videos a week. And remember, my videos are anywhere between 20 minutes to 45 minutes to 55 minutes long. So, you know, that's what I like doing. I like doing the videos. Sometimes I wish, and not mentioning the 2-minute videos that I put out every day, and not mentioning the sporadic videos that Baby Crone put out every day. So we be putting out at least about 15 videos to 15 to 17 videos a week. We be busy over here. Am I right? Mm-hmm. And not only that, we on what? TikTok? No.
Yes.
TikTok.
And Instagram.
And Instagram. So we doing it, and we on what is it? That radio station.
Oh yes, Spotify. And
we're on Spotify. So with that being said, let's see what's going on. And what we're going to talk about, Khloe and Scott Disck being in an affair. They was talking about it on TV, on YouTube. And every time they talk about it, call me a perv. I don't know. I just always thought they were right for each other. I remember the time when Khloe couldn't stand them. And I just, when they had a park, they just get along so much better. And I think if we could get past the fact of, you know, the daughter, this, I just think they were meant to be. You know, who is the best friend who is the best man for you other than your best friend?
Yeah.
He's her best friend. He knows how to pick her up. And I think he loves her. I really, really, really do. And I think that they had a little rendezvous. I just think it's a good move. And I know they'll probably get a lot of flack for it. But you got to understand, that's what the Kardashians do.
Exactly.
So let's see about this. Let's see. I'm not going to be long, but let's just see. I'm not going to hold you. I just want to see. What do you think, baby Crone?
Yes.
You still want to see the bottom card, baby Crone?
Yes, I do. Should we pick the lovers for them?
Well, if I pick the lovers, let's pick a bird. Let's pick the owls. Say why. If I pick the lovers and the lovers come out and I'm already stationary them, because that's what I want to find out. So I need the lovers to run wild.
Okay.
You understand? It may not show up. That's why I don't want to pick that. But if I want to pick up a mate, let's see. I'm thinking birds. We could pick the stork.
Okay.
They bring good news, right?
Yeah.
They seem like they happy birds.
Yeah.
The owls seem so serious and old.
Yeah.
They not that old. I think Scott just turned 40 and she's 39. So they're not, they almost at middle age. They not yet. Well, Scott there. So what do you think?
Yeah, the birds.
You gave me lip over it. I always pick what you want. See how spoiled she is. So here we go. I always, because she said, so who would you like me to pick if I don't use the birds? Well, tell me you understand. I need it to run wild, just in case it shows up. I need to see it.
All right, 2 more ideas I was thinking of is either the home or the bouquet of flowers.
Why the home?
Because they could be like family towards each other.
That doesn't make sense to me. They don't live in the same house. We're just asking, are they good lovers? Okay, let's go with the flowers. What you want? Marriage? Love and marriage. Love and marriage. The horse and carriage. Okay. Okay, here we go. So the birds, because that's simple, right?
Okay.
One. What am I counting? 1, 2. What am I counting? 1, 2, 3. What am I counting? 1, 2, 3, 4. We could have picked the ring.
Yeah, but we didn't want marriage. I did think about that.
All right.
Well, maybe it could have been like a Crones. I wish they had a friend card. That's what
they could have a friend card. We can make it a friend card. The dog is a friend.
Oh, yes.
You
I
know?
did think about that.
Right? The dog is your trusty friend. When they say a dog, they don't mean that's a friend that stick closer than a brother or a mother or a father. Here we go. That's what we had decided. Let's put it in. And let's go forward. Let's see what we have here. Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Already. You see it, baby Crone.
Yes, I do.
You see it.
Your reaction set it up.
I think I already know what the problem is. And you know what? I haven't even... The truth of the matter is,
what?
The truth of the matter is, I could tell you what I see already, and like I said, everything I say is allegedly. So I'm just going to give you an overview of what I see. Make sure you have a couple of questions, okay, baby? Okay. Okay, for real. On the top of this, like, we coming in and we're saying, hey, could this be a relationship? Well, on the top of the card, on the top of the card is dice, risky, meaning it could happen. You want me to name out numbers?
Oh, no.
It could happen. You want to know what this is or something?
No, I'm trying to make sure I have all the cards.
Well, could you stop disrupting when I'm doing the reading, please? Thank you. That's about to fall on the floor. Can I please?
Yes, I have all the cards.
You cannot read with me with your cards laying out like that.
Oh, no.
You're like this a puzzle. Sorry about that. Don't look at her. Brick wall, brick wall, brick wall. Do you, boo? She can read the cards. That's not the problem. She can read the cards. She may take a while, but she can read the cards. I'm not going to lie about that. She didn't have a lot of practice on that. We've been working at this for 4 years, so she can read cards. But finding her style and finding her to speed it up.
Yes.
That's what she's working on. So when you see her with all the cards laid out, that's what this is all about. Now back to what I'm saying. No, go ahead. You ready?
Yes.
So anyway, what I'm saying, I'm thinking this is dice. So it comes in dice, understanding that I think they talk about this. I think it's been talked about. I think they've mulled over it. I think it's something, but I think it's risky. I think it's risky. And I don't think that Khloe, court Khloe could deal with the backlash right now. And I'm serious about this. Also, I see a writer. I don't know in the case of what a writer mean in this case, other than the fact that if they did do it, it would be good news for many people because they belong together to me. However, when I look at the past now, I think that they had very intimate moments. We have the writer and we have like notes, like they have been secret, like they've done things secretly. I really feel that. I feel as though it's been a fox in the midst of them. They've been a fox about their relationship in the past. I really do. I believe that they were sneaking around. I really do believe that. I don't want to say how far or intimacy, that wouldn't surprise me, but that's neither here nor there. They're not married. It wouldn't be incest. And according to the Bible, things like that happen all the time. So, but I do see a bridge. And I think that things were getting so funny at one time that I think Khloe needed to separate and get out of it. I really, really do. I think it was about the family was getting ready to talk. I think these birds are so close to home. So to me, in this reading, it seemed like the family was beginning to talk about their relationship, talk about how serious it was and how it shouldn't be that way. And of course, in the middle, we have them. But underneath of them, they have an enemy that don't want them to be together. No. No, they think it's horrible. I don't know who, but they have somebody that said that is asinine. Absolutely, I don't agree. However, here it's somebody who's looked at it closely, and I see that mother saying, I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, he's family. You two, you know, that's how I see the mother. But there is somebody in this that don't like it. It could be Courtney. I don't know. We'll find out. But it's somebody who's definitely against it and definitely think this is sick. Like they just think it's sick to do this. And like I said, my mind is telling me Courtney, but I don't know. Who you think? They're saying they think it's sick to do this. They think it's a female, so they think it's sick. And one of the reasons that I hear is a magnifying glass. Somebody thinks it's okay, you be careful, you know, you're not hurting anybody. But I really think the problem is there's children involved. Because of the children, and I saw this, because of the children, I think that is the stopper. That is the break. That is the thing that they seem like they can't get over. Because right next to it, as I said, this is the end card. And this card is a whip. I got to put another end card because I wasn't supposed to see this. This is a whip. So this is like haunts them because you got to look at the children. Maybe one of the children don't like it. Maybe his son doesn't like it. Maybe Penelope, somebody don't like it. They think it's gross. And here, it seems like they work well together. They make good music together. I mean, they make money together. It seems like it would be really, really good if they could do it. But inside, I'm going to pick here. You have any questions, baby?
Yes, my question.
Hold up. Let me close it out. Oh, a family tree. See, that's what I'm saying. So here, when you see the magnifying glass, you see that somebody can look closely at it and see that this could really work. I think it can be. but we see a family tree. And if they were to marry or to do this thing, who is a better person to marry? If she doesn't want any more children, they don't need any. I mean, is it such a bad thing? Hey, my people who follow me, you know who you are. You have to help me with this, because if I'm looking kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, I don't think it's anything wrong with it. No. I don't think it's anything wrong with him and Khloe getting together. I hope they get together. However, here's a family tree. And I think the mother wants him apart because she sees him as her son. You know, he's like family. He's like aunt to them, you know, to the kids. He's been there. And Courtney is happy. She might be against it. I don't know. I just feel as though this is good fish. This is good catch. I think they balance each other out very, very well. But I think because of the children, and it could be Penelope that says, ew, it's gross, Auntie Khloe. It could be. I don't know. But the words I get, ew, that's gross. But yet I see a family tree. And I think that if Scott get in, he could be crafted in. But who knows? Who knows? Now, baby Crone, that's it. Go ahead. Go with your questions, girl, because you was ready. You was ready.
My question is, does Scott and Khloe love each other?
I'm gonna have to ask that. Okay. I'm gonna have to ask it differently. Is that okay?
Yes, that's okay.
Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I have to ask it my way. First of all, do Scott love Khloe?
Okay.
Okay. Wait a minute. What do you make of this? I mean, this is a test. What do you make of this? You tell me. What do you make of it? And you out there, tell me what you make of this. Do Scott love Khloe? Come on, baby Crone.
I was gonna
sitting over there being all beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
And you out there beautiful.
I was going to say yes.
Based on, tell me about, you got to tell me about the card. Make the card make sense.
Yes, because as I just recently said, and as you always say, a deaf literally doesn't need a deaf. So maybe he had to put his old feelings to the side for Courtney or whoever he was trying to date. And now he's ready to like focus on Courtney.
Absolutely.
Sorry, Khloe.
That's exactly how I see this. I see this as a man that's saying, look, we've been through a lot. It's over with her. She don't want me. I want you. Let's try. Because it even said that they just went out on a date.
Yes.
So this is where this starts stirring up in my mind, because I'm for it. And I'm hoping you are for it too. But somebody is not. So for him, he's open. It's not a dead idea, because that definitely don't mean the end. It means new beginnings.
Yes.
It means, yes, something had to die. True. That relationship that he had with Courtney, she is married. It is over. She don't love him anymore. And even if she broke up with her husband, God forbid, I curse that thought in the name of everything good. She wouldn't want him because she done fell out of love with him. And she done already found the ultimate replacement. So he could never have her back at this point. Never. So it wouldn't matter. And if she's really that over him, she really wouldn't care who he married. She would care that he's happy. And I truly believe that to a degree. Because this shows up in the present. This didn't show up in the past.
No.
And this showed up on earth. I'm going to break it down. It showed up on the earth. What do you mean? Like on the earth level, like this is something that's a daily thing. Like this is something that has been talked about, kicked around. We're not the only one who's talking about it. Mm-hmm. This has been going around like a while. Like, yeah, y'all should be lovers. It's always been a joke in the family. And but people are taking it seriously. And of course, maybe the children, I'm getting the idea because of this picture. I'm getting a feeling that one of the children may think it's gross. Auntie Khloe, no, I'm really feeling that. And I could be wrong, but that's what I'm feeling. And also, I think that together they're very lucrative. And I think that they listen to each other. I just think that they are so much better. Could you tell me their signs?
Okay.
And so, yeah. So as we doing this, so we can see that for Scott, it's a yes. It's like he will be willing to start with her. I truly believe it. Because when they asked him what kind of woman you want, One woman that looked like Khloe. He said to both of you, but we knew what he meant. He was just trying to be nice. Do Khloe love him? Khloe struggles with this. We know she loves him. They love each other, period. So you can't look at the cost because we know they love each other, right? We know that. So you know these cards can't be saying they fighting. No, it's just that he has to resist and she has to resist because it's not cool with everybody.
Right.
And she's probably also like, what are the world going to think of me? This will never work. Scott, no. But I truly believe that I think that they are twin flames. I really do.
Yes, Khloe Kardashian is a Cancer.
Okay.
And Scott Disck is a Gemini.
Air and water.
Yes.
What do you think? What are the planets? Moon?
Yes, and Mercury.
And Mercury. Well, Mercury is hot.
Right.
So Mercury could really work with the moon and warm the moon up. When the moon withdraws or go through her finicky stage, when she's on her menses and disappear for 3-4 days, he can warm her up. What do you think? Yeah. So anyway, so what does Courtney thinks about this? Courtney, from the card, Courtney's like, it's okay. I'm over it. What about Penelope? Penelope is like, that's my dad. I don't know. That's my dad. I don't know. And what about the son? The what is the oldest boy? I can't think of his name. Mason. Mason, he just seemed like he thinking love. So I'm thinking it might be something that he might struggle with. Because the Lovers come up, and the Lovers is a very complex card because it ties in with the devil. So I think he would struggle with it a little bit. And what about the baby boy? I don't think the baby boy really care much or understand enough about whether or not it would be baby Crone.
Yes.
I just had to ask it all.
Yes, I would like to know, how does Kim feel about Khloe and Scott dating?
How does the mother feel? When you say how does Kim?
Mm-hmm.
Let me do the Kim first. Well, first of all, this card shows up. And maybe she may not feel comfortable with the idea. She may not feel comfortable with it. The mother may feel hopeful, like it could work. So when I look at all these, I'm going to put them all over the side because I want to see them all together and see what kind of story they tell about all of them. Because I went through everybody that would have a voice in this in any way. Mm-hmm. Anyway, what I see about this is, when we count 1, 2, 3, I see 3 major arcanas. I see that it's, I think when I put all the cards together, I think that, yeah, when I see the fighting, I see, yeah, that it was a friction, but that's a friction of morals. I also see new beginnings. Here is another one that doesn't care more about morals, but wanting to move on. I also see, when I think of Courtney, I think she's cool with it. You know, it can make sense to her at this point, because I guess she just want them happy. When it comes to Mason, it's like he doesn't have a strong grasp of them like that. I think that would be an adjustment because that's such a deep card. And then the young boy, the girl, Penelope, she sits on the edge of the seat and she seems like she's a daddy girl. So I think she's not going to be so cool with anybody. But since it's going to be her auntie, she might struggle with it a little bit, maybe making it make sense. And then the little boy, he doesn't know. He just probably whatever. He probably don't really care or know to that point like that. And then when I think Kimberly, I be feeling, though, it's just not a good idea. It's probably, I don't know. It probably don't look good. And the mother's like, I'm hopeful. We could all be together. It could work.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like we might have found the snake.
The snake, I'm getting it's the kid. one of the kids. Not Kimberly. Because here, if you see, there are cups knocked over, but not all. But that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot. That's a lot for a family to deal with.
That is true.
We've gone through that in my family. You will adjust. And they public figures. Yeah. So imagine what they got to deal with the world. And I think that's the biggest thing of all. So you have another. So we know that they love each other, but they got obstacles. Right now, they're trying to keep this love affair like family. Like a family. You see death and you see fire. Mm-hmm. And they try, yeah. And it's like, yeah, but I think that she's sexually aroused by him. I think she is. And rightfully so, he is with her. Do you have another question?
Yes. Could the cards tell us if Scott and Khloe, yes, are mated for each other?
Yes. These could be arrows of love. And because that's what we're talking about, I think so. I think that they are mated. It's just circumstances. That's all I get in this. Look, the friction, it's the circumstances of the children. She have children. They've been together for years. They in the media. You know, what are people going to think about her? And you know, she's sensitive and she can't take that. And, you know, it's a lot. So am I right when I say I think it's the media that gets in their way? Most definitely. Because you see, this is a cup of love. That, yes, it's the media. Will they ever get together? It's just a dark thing for them. Like, it's so dark. I don't even think they want to deal with it in the public. But yes, this is something that is definitely dealt with when they are alone. Because the way he talks to her.
Yeah.
The way he sent her flowers. The way he knows how to love a woman. He knows how to romance a woman. I'll give him that. He knows how to do that. And when she's feeling down, he knows how to tell her how sexy she looks. He's good. Do you have anything else you want to know?
I think that asked my last question.
Okay.
Is how will Scott and Khloe ever get together and date?
Will they ever get together and date? Baby Crone say openly. I'm saying just will they ever just get together? And please, if you feel as though we are freaks over here, we're not. They're not blood related.
No, not.
I adore Scott. I adore Khloe, and I think they're right for each other. She's gone the realm, and this man won't hurt her.
Yeah, she needs somebody mature.
And that know her and get her. So what was your question?
Yes, will Scott Disck and Khloe date?
Well, we see an 8. And we see grounding and we see work. If they work at it, if they really decide that this is what they want, yes. I thought I seen cups come out before.
I did too, brother.
So yes, if they really work at it, if they really be honest and put it out there, they have a good chance. Do they have a good chance of making it? It won't work. Say what? Because of the children, because of where's that thing? Because of this. One wants it, but the other one may not be able to deal with the hurting of the children or the disappointment but this doesn't seem like a hurt like that. This seemed like a hurt of disappointing someone that doesn't understand. But if I'm right about it, a hurt is a hurt, but it just seemed like it will hurt somebody that's young.
Okay.
Yeah, see? This is what I'm saying. Because this is about work. This card to me, this card is about business. This card is about working together and being able to work together and finish a project. also for me, this card is like if you're going to get married, 3 people getting together and agreeing on something. So whenever this card shows up for me, this always is a good card for me because it shows that could be an engagement. This could be a job. It could be writing something. So I see with this and this, they got what it takes. But can they get over all the other stuff that blocks the heart from doing what is right? You see what? I have no real bad cards.
No.
None. And this is not even a major arcana. This is not a major arcana. So these are just moments and feelings that are fleeting and go away in time. We even had the arrows of love. Here we did. We even had this. It is coming towards her. But I think that it's too much. It's just too much talk. And if they do it, it would be private. They would not open it up to the world.
Yeah.
And I would rather for her to have that. And speaking on that, what do you think about Tristan? She over him?
Yes, it's a good one.
Yeah. She done moved on. She done galloped away from that thought. It's like when she think of Chris, she be like, ooh. I couldn't even believe I loved him like that. Well, anyway, will you have any more questions?
No.
Well, I think that's all my reading. I didn't mean to say it like that, but it does seem that she's moved on from Tristan. Seemed like she moved on from that. Any questions? I think we did good. I don't have anything else to say. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I know. It's just me who wants them to get together. And if you look back, I done read on them before, and I'll probably read on them again until one of them get married or fall and madly in love and a very good relationship, because I wish that for the both of them. So with that being said, I thank you for joining me as I do this phantom reading of Khloe and Scott Disck. Can they be? Will they be? Are they? What? I don't know. I hope so. But I know one thing. This is a conversation that is in their households. And like I said, somebody don't like it. And whoever that somebody or somebody's are, it definitely puts a dagger right into the idea, because Khloe is not going to hurt the little children. And she certainly don't want the scrutiny. Scott, on the other hand, he don't care. But Khloe does. So I hope you understand. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you watch it. I really do. But thank you for joining me on this Wednesday. I see you in a couple of days. I hope I got you enough news out there to keep you entertained until baby Crone meets you again. What I say to this? Sunflowers!